Man, I need some help. Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Hey, did somebody apply for some jobs, didn't you say?
Yeah.
Did you print out those resumes?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Let me see them real quick. Appreciate it. That's good help right there. All right. What is this? Can't nobody read this? Look how small this font is. This is a book? Whatever. What's this? Is this a flyer? I'm pretty sure the colors are pretty, but I'm not wasting my ink. This is crazy. This is not how you make a resume. What is good? How y'all doing? What's the word of the day today? My word of the day is resumes. Yes, I am V. I'm your host for today, and today we're gonna talk about resumes, right? So everybody know that you need a resume to get a job. The thing is, you don't know what to put on this resume, right? You don't know how this resume should look. You don't know how the people are going to receive your resume. You don't know if your resume is strong enough. Well, this is why I'm here. Today, we're going to talk about the construct of a decent resume, right? I'm not a hiring manager by no means, but I've talked to some and I got a little insight, you know what I mean? Because I've been doing this for a while, and so, I talked to a couple people. So look, a lot of us designers have a problem with understanding how a resume should look, like literally visually look, right? Because as a graphic designer or a designer of any type, you want your resume to have some type of design type thing to it. Like, you don't want it just to be plain words. That's so boring. Who wants that? I don't want to do that. No. So yes and no. Your resume should have a design and it shouldn't have a design. Can I say that? I said it. Your resume should have a design and it shouldn't have a design. Like, don't make your resume too designy. Now, if you want to add a couple graphics in there, make sure the continuity looks great, it looks flawless, and it's clean, like really clean. So you can add a couple designs in there. Me personally, I like to add my photo on my resume. They say you shouldn't. They say you should. I say, well, if the person who gonna hire me don't like the way I look on my picture, then they won't like me in real life. We can miss all the time taking, just, if you don't like the way I look, then hey, don't hire me. It's cool. So I put my picture on a resume just to have my friendly face. Just to have my friendly face out there to jump ahead of the pack so they can put a face with the words of this resume. So point number one is have your resume, put a little design behind it so it stands out amongst all these straight type resumes. All you see is words. You put a little design behind it, your resume gonna stand out just a little bit more. And to me, if I put my face on it, I feel like then my face will stand out a little bit more, So that's the first thing, the look. The look, it's up to you though. I mean, if you feel like you don't look good enough to be on a resume, hey, that's your thing, you know what I mean? But if you feel like, you got a great face, or your smile or your aura from your picture will draw people, then hey, put that on there. If you got some design, you want to accent your resume with some type of design borders or, some type of line work, put that on there. It's not a problem. It's actually more of a plus than a negative. So now that we talked about how the resume should look, let's talk about what should be in the resume. First of all, you want to have any jobs that you had pertaining to this job that you're applying for on your resume. And any other jobs you don't, unless this is like your very first graphic design job. I used to do security, right? There's no reason why I should have security on a graphic design job. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? So what, you was a good security guard? Can you be a graphic designer? You know what I mean? So they don't want irrelevant jobs on your resume. And you shouldn't want to put that on there either, because the more space that you take up with irrelevant jobs, the less room that you leave for the relevant jobs. And those irrelevant jobs, 9 times out of 10, not gonna help you get the job that you're looking for as a graphic designer or as a designer of any sort. We got that out the way. We wanna only have relevant jobs on our resume. Also, if you're fresh out of school, you wanna put your school on there, and you wanna put your GPA, your major, your degrees, all that, you wanna put that on there. The first thing that the resume should have on it is your name and your title, meaning your name and the type of job that you're seeking to get. Like if you're a UX UI designer, it should say Sally Jane Joe, UX UI designer. Sally Jane Joe, graphic designer. It should read that at the very top so that they know exactly who you are and what you're here to do. Cool. You got your online portfolio. That needs to be there, right under your name. Because if they do like your resume, they need to know, all right, the resume cool, let me see some of their work. So you need to have a way for them to see your work, because they're not gonna contact you and ask you for your resume, for your online portfolio. That needs to be on the resume. Phone number, email address. I believe that you should have a list of skills on your resume as well. And that brings us to the next subject in adding keywords to your resume, because applying for these jobs online means that 98% of these people are using a tracking system that's tracking keywords, seeing if the words of your resume add up to the job that they're looking for, the job that they're providing. Automated tracking system is what it's called. The automated tracking system gives the resume to the job. If you don't have enough keywords, then your resume will not fall into the job's lap. It throws it in the garbage automatically. Now, before a real person even looks at it. So you want to have these keywords: graphic design, time management, Adobe, Photoshop, director, these words that are included in the job requirements. You want to have those words in your resume. Sometimes you have to switch your resume around just to get these words in there. You might have to switch out a job that you did. Say the job that you did, you was a graphic designer and all you did was make flyers. Well, this job that you want, they want you to be able to make flyers and do social media templates. So now you got to change your resume to say, I did flyers and I made social media templates. You don't have to lie, but you might have forgot to put that on there. Yeah, it happens. Also, if you can make a flyer, you can make a social media template. It's not a stretch. So you want to play with these keywords that's in your resume, because you don't want your resume to get thrown out before it actually even lands in the hands of a real person. So now you got your resume, you designed it well, you got your keywords in there, you got the correct content there. Now what you want to do is make sure that you have a PDF version and a Word version. Reason for this is because some of these job sites and these websites, they don't take PDFs. They take Word documents. Now, the reason why you want to have a PDF in the first place is because the PDF won't break. If you do a resume in Microsoft Word 2007, you know what I'm saying? When it gets to this newest version of Microsoft Word, that resume is gonna break. It's gonna look terrible. Unformatted, ridiculous. Might be 3-4 pages of unformatted words, and that's a waste of time. So you wanna make your resume a PDF in the first place. Then you wanna have a Word document just in case that this company or this website doesn't take PDFs. So have you a Word document and a PDF document. That's it. Your resume is ready. You put everything that you need to have on there. I told you everything that I believe that you need to have on there. You hit your keywords. You got 2 forms of your resume. Now you're ready to search for these jobs. You can do this. You got this. That's it for today, man. I am V. Follow me on Instagram, LinkedIn. Hit the likes. Hit the subscribe. What else you need to do? Follow me. That's what you need to do. I'll see y'all next time. Play Vision Design. I am V. Peace.